Oh, really?
They do that.
Oh, you just ate shit.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Gotta be better than that if you're
that
gonna
was
dress
funny.
so cool.
So fun you're hanging out with us at MusicFest. It's the 40th anniversary. I'm Anne Hudson. Got Jack Ingram here. All-time
Hello.
faves. You traditionally used to ski down, what, shirtless, play shoeless? What's that all about?
Well, okay, so one year it was bad weather,
Yep.
and I was hungover, and I was in my room, and I was feeling nothing. I was like, I had a show in an hour, and I was like, man, it's 20 degrees below zero outside. I'm not, and I was reading an article about Elvis Costello who said he felt nervous before every show, and I was like, I got to find some way to amp the adrenaline up here, because if you don't go on with some kind of energy or excitement or nerves, then you're not really gonna do your job. You know, it's kind of like going to the horse races, and you go out in the place where they walk, and the horse that takes the shit is usually the one that wins.
Yeah. Exactly.
So anyway, I was searching myself. I was dressed up, ski clothes, and I said, "Oh, I know what I'll do because it's freezing outside. I'll just play in a t-shirt and no shoes," and it worked.
Oh my God.
It worked.
I'm always like, I don't know how he does this every single year. I mean, how many years have you played of the 40?
I think this is 21.
21 years.
In fact, I would be surprised if there's anybody here that's done it more.
But it's so fun, and I mean, you're definitely one of the seasoned ones. A lot of new artists here that look up to you so much. What is your advice for them in their careers? They get going here.
Just keep walking.
Keep walking.
I don't know what else to do. You always think that something huge is going to happen, and maybe it will, but it all evens out.
Yes.
It's all up and down and up and down. I mean, I've been the next big thing 4 times in my career.
Mm-hmm.
And, now I know for sure I'm not going to sneak up on anybody, so it's like I might as well just walk on in.
Yeah.
Walk in the front door.
In reflecting in your career on those up moments you're talking about, what is one of your favorite? Like, when did you feel like, this is awesome, I've done this?
It's been a bunch. I mean, that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, and it's all relative. First time you sell one ticket to a show when your name's on the marquee, that's just as much of a highlight as having a #1 song on the radio. It just depends on what your expectations are, what your hopes are, where you're at. Everybody's like, well, what are you hoping to do? I was like, every musician that starts, the main thing is to quit your job at Kinko's.
Yeah.
And make
Exactly.
a living playing music.
Yes.
And then it turns into, because also fame and whatever this is also like cocaine. It's like, it's really badass for a minute, and then like, wow, you got any more of that?
Yeah. Help. Well, I mean, because weren't you like People's Sexiest Man Alive for a second? I feel like you were like the cover guy for that.
I was
Country
not.
version.
I was
Yes,
not the cover
or the
guy, but I
country
was
one
in
or
that.
something.
I was in that.
I loved it. I was so proud. I was
My
like, that's
kids see
cool.
that picture now. Half my shirt's off, my
I
hair's
love
all
it.
wet, and they're like, ugh.
Oh, I love it. I think it's great. That should be framed and up on a big wall somewhere.
You're right. Well, it is in a house below my house.
Yes. I love that. So good for that.
I hang that up in the money room.
Yeah. Well, for the future of your career, what do you see? Like, what do you want now? I mean, you have literally done everything and been successful on all levels. So what would be, do you have any other goals?
Well,
Or is it just-
there's no. I've never gotten over writing a song.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one thing I can do, no matter what.
Yeah.
That brings something into this world, a creation. There's a moment of creation when you go, I've got this song,
Right.
and I'm going to finish it. And then when you're done, you can go to the whole world, whether anybody likes it or not. It doesn't matter, because I know if I finish a song, it's good
Yeah.
for me.
Right.
You might think it's crap, but that doesn't matter to me. It never has. The best part of this is that you can do this when you're at your highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and no matter what, it's yours.
Yeah.
And with a business like this, where it's like ups and downs, and oh, I love that dude. Oh, I hate that dude. Oh, I like his old shit better. Whatever, it doesn't matter to me. I made it. It's mine, and no matter what you think of it, I could care less.
What is it like being a songwriter in your position though? Like, what are you drawn from? Is it still life experience? Is it, oh, I need something on the radio, or I haven't put something out for a while? How do you?
It's
navigate
never
that?
something on the radio. That was always just happenstance.
Yeah.
I mean, it took a lot of work to get it on the radio. I'm not saying it wasn't hard work, because it was,
Right.
but that's never been the goal. To what the end production is, the song, I always thought like, I don't want to make art that they hang in hotel rooms of the Hilton.
Right.
I want to make one that the owner of Hilton wants to buy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that,
Yeah.
I want to make real art. I don't want to have a string of steakhouses. I want to have one steakhouse that everybody wants to go to.
Yeah.
And whether that comes true or not, it doesn't matter. It's the initial motivation is I want to do something that nobody else in the world could ever do. And so that has nothing to do with how many it's going to sell. Lord
Right.
knows there's countless examples of people that are immensely talented that couldn't even open the show for me.
Yeah.
Because they just don't have an audience and they don't know how to go. Like there's other skills involved. So all I've ever wanted to do is make pure art. And
Yeah.
Every now and again I have.
I know. And so do you feel the pressure to like get that art in front of people via TikTok and the way people discover music now, this age, it's a lot more challenging than it used to be too.
Well,
do you feel that pressure or is it still just...
I watch the way my son does it and I do get jealous about how easy it is.
Hudson Ingram. Hudson Ingram like pops up on my TikTok and it's great how he's navigating that. It's just playing his guitar on a live, you know.
Yeah, and it's like
so cool.
it's just second nature to him.
Yeah.
Because that's what he grew up with.
Yeah.
I grew up with the idea, and I still think it's true. I don't think that, the colors of the rainbow are still going to always stay the same.
Yeah.
No matter how much everything changes
Right.
around it, and so it's always been a matter of the cream rises to the top. Good shit gets heard, and gets recognized. If you just keep at it, somebody's going to hear it and love it, and whether that's one person or 100 million, I don't know. It's not up to me. All I can do is make music. And, it's not like I have social media. I'm not on it. But
Sometimes you are. I see you.
Well,
Sometimes.
I have somebody in my team
Yeah.
that I send them a picture or a video or whatever, something I think is interesting, and I say whatever I'm going to say about it.
Yeah.
And say, here you go, do it. Go take that
I
to
love it.
wherever you
That's
take
a baller
it.
way to handle it. That's living the dream.
Well, that way I'm not spending dinner. If I have
Yes.
dinner with a friend, I'm not worried about
Yeah.
whether or not I've posted in the last 12 hours. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. I love it. I love it so much. So let's talk about some of your best memories from MusicFest over the past 21 years when you were here.
Oh, wow.
Can you think of one that in particular sticks out?
Well, yeah, the time I was telling you about when I read the thing about Costello and going, what can I do to manufacture
Yep.
some adrenaline, to manufacture some nerves? And the fact that worked so well, it's taken me in different spaces, in other places in my career when I'm just not feeling it. I mean, that's the thing. It's one of the things about being a musician with an audience, or with no audience, it doesn't matter. But if you're on stage, people are like, do you act? I'm like, well, yeah, a lot of times I act like I think I'm a rock star when I feel like
Yeah.
a sick puppy.
Yeah.
Or I just got in a fight with my ex-wife.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck it, I hate motherfucker. And then you get up and go, hey, y'all want to party?
Yeah.
So it's like manufacturing a good time it really harkens back to being a hippie with my mom in the
Yeah.
70s of like fake it till you make it, and all those things they're so cliche, but they're so true. It's like if you don't feel it,
Yeah.
tell yourself you do, and you might. So that's one of my favorite memories is getting on stage. I had goggles on.
Yes.
It was just so much fun, and it was fun for me because anybody that's ever seen me play knows that I can sweat in a blizzard.
Yeah, you
I-
can.
I-
It's one of my favorite shows. It always has been. I always love it. I always look forward to it. You did start putting clothes back on though.
I did. I'm a grown man now.
Yeah, I was like, you started growing out of that adrenaline rush. So
That's
how
very
about
true.
we bring it back?
That's right.
Is it today? Are you on the stage today?
I'm on the stage in an hour.
Oh, that's right. I
2
think I'm even
hours.
introducing you on that stage. So we'll have to see. I don't know. I thought it was funny, Jack, because I was like talking to some friends in our room last night that know you really well. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to interview Jack Ingram. I've known him for like 25 years. It's so weird.
I know.
I don't even know what to say to him. And I got some advice. They said to just sit here.
I knew you when you were an intern.
You knew me, well, you didn't know me, but I'll remember I was such a dork. I went to Texas Tech. You were playing in Lubbock it wasn't Blue Light Live, but it was the bar like next to it. I don't remember what it's called, do you?
Maybe the Cactus
Yeah.
Theater.
And I was such a dork because Jack and I grew up in the Woodlands. He went to McCullough High School, so did I. So I'm like in college a dork. You're this like rock star badass. And I'm like, Hi, I went to McCullough. That's the first time I ever met. You would have no idea. I wasn't in media yet, but I was just like, I'm such a dork. I geeked out over.
I always want to make sure I was nice.
You're always nice. You were so
Okay,
nice.
good.
I just walked away like, I'm such a dork. I just thought we were just. I was like, it's so ridiculous.
Well,
So,
being dorky's good.
Yeah, well.
At least it's interesting.
I know. I just was like,
That's what I tell my daughter whenever she'd be scared of being a dork or
Yeah.
being rude. Calling somebody weird is like, no, man, they're not weird. They're different. Different's better. Trust me. When you're 30, you're going to want to hang out with people that are weird.
Yes, I agree. I retweet that. You don't even tweet anymore, but I do. I mean, I totally agree with that. So what else? What do you have planned for coming up for 26? Anything
Oh,
exciting?
I've been making a record with my buddy John Mike, who plays bass with me.
Yeah.
We've got about half of it done. I mean, we could, speaking about how everything's so new and different, we could put those songs out. I'd be willing to. But I just want to kind of finish. I've got a batch of songs that I worked on for the last few years that I just want to put out together.
Yeah.
And I want to write. I probably won't ever tour the way I used to, just because that's a pretty high bar. You know, Reckless
Yes.
Kelly and I used to have contests of who toured the most last year. And
Yeah.
I think both of us are opting out of that
I
video
think that's
game.
smart.
Well, I just think it's more fun to take shows that really matter to me and
Yeah.
that are going to be meaningful at some level, and where I don't just blow through a set of songs that people know. I've always liked to challenge myself, and therefore my audience. The audience doesn't like it all the time, you know, because I enjoy shows where people play a lot of songs that people want to go get a beer and take a piss to.
Yes.
Because that's why I got into it. I didn't
Uh-huh.
get into it to be a cover band of myself.
Yeah. Right.
And so that's what I plan on doing this year, is really focusing on getting back to challenging myself on stage.
Yeah.
And giving myself a reason. You know, I've always thought about music business, and my job in the music business was, I mean, like you said, we grew up in the Woodlands. It's not like Merle Haggard grew up on a train.
Right.
And so I learned from Jerry Jeff Walker, you know, you got to look for cliffs that you can jump off of. And like Guy Clark, trust your cape. Or I've always thought it was more like making a parachute on the way down.
Yeah.
Just finding somewhere where it feels really scary. I mean, I don't mean to be like Brene Brown or anything, you know,
No.
but it's like you got to scare yourself. You have to push yourself, or else you'll just. I mean, I know there's going to come a day when I don't mind being a marshal on the golf course and drinking beer at noon.
Yeah.
But right now, I don't think is the time. I tried it for a few years.
I'm finding that this to be a theme with you is that you do really lean into challenging yourself and finding ways to spark your innermost. I think that's great. I think that's really good advice for all of us to kind of try and.
Well, it's how I got on stage in the first place.
Really?
You know, I had a band and broke up the band before my first gig.
Yeah. When did you start? Like, let's
I
go
was
way back.
I was
then.
literally a freshman in college,
Yeah.
and I had a buddy who. He was into REM and all that kind of stuff, which I loved. So it was nice to learn that stuff too. And I taught him about Jerry Jeff and Willie Nelson. So
Yeah.
we had this little band we were gonna be in. And after about 2 weeks of playing every day, I go, hey man, let's get a gig. He goes, we're not ready. I go, you, I'm ready.
Yeah.
This is boring. I don't like practice. Let's have a game.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of in that same thought of like, okay, we can play these songs to each other all day long, but
Yeah.
then I got on stage and I go, oh shit, this is totally different. This is
Yeah.
like when you get into a situation, just like anybody in their business or whatever, like when they go, okay, go,
Yeah.
and you're in front of all your peers or whatever it is, and you go, holy shit, if I screw this one up, I'm gonna look like an idiot. And so amazingly enough, you don't.
Yeah. You just.
That's the
live.
thing that I can take away, and I really could tell somebody is like, if you jump full steam ahead, you'll never up.
Yeah.
And even if you do, people will lift you back up. It's,
Right.
it's amazing the humanity in that.
So when you started that, did you go in with your own songs or you were cover banding?
So
Because-
I had my first set alone. I had 25 songs on my set list, and 24 of them were covers.
Nice.
Because I had heard John Prine thought he had to have originals
Yeah.
when he first started, and so he always would cut one of his covers and put one of his own the next week. cut one of his covers, and so then I had 23 and 22, and you do the math.
Yeah.
But that's how I made a set list. I thought, okay, I'm going to try and have a new song so I can cut out a cover song.
Yeah.
And that just seemed to work out, because by the time I got to the end, I'm not saying the songs were great, but I do know that people that were coming to see the shows liked them. That's how I knew what a hit song was that at 8 Airs when I played, that was where I started. Mm-hmm. People would write names of songs on dollar bills or $5 bills or 10 or 20.
Yeah.
And they would always be like, play Tush or play Jumpin' Jack Flash. And I was like, oh, that's what a hit song is. Like,
right.
People want to hear it. They write it on money. It's actually a really direct metaphor.
Yeah.
And so then one time, shortly after I put out my first record, somebody play Beat Up For It on a dollar bill. I was like,
love it.
That's my first hit.
There it is. That's
a hit song.
And Barbie Doll. I know you don't want to be a cover band for yourself, but, you have to for that.
That's one of those songs that, I call it a first timer. Like, if you don't get that song after the first time, you're not listening.
Yeah. And Beat Up For It. See, I need to go back. Those were the days. What are some of your favorite old songs to play still?
I still play Beat Up For It a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just something about a song that people latch onto no matter what. Like that's the other reason I knew it was a hit song, was that when I was playing like frat parties and stuff, back in the early 90s, the kids would be talking or whatever, and I say kids, I was a kid.
Yeah.
But and then I started playing Beat Up For It one night, and everybody started doing the thing where they dance in a circle, and I was like, and my fiddle player started hitting me when we got towards the end of it. He hit me with his bow. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He goes, play it. They actually like it. Keep playing.
Yeah.
So we played it for like 15 minutes.
I love it. That's amazing.
So it's like those kinds of songs never get old, because there's an immediate connection.
Yeah.
To me with the song. I mean, it's the first song I just copied Knocking on Heaven's Door, and then it didn't sound like that after I was done with it, and so it became mine. And that's that's part of how you realize how to write songs. Is like, if you can get the information put into your filter, and then let your filter do its job.
Yeah.
It's not going to sound like you're copying somebody.
That's a fun fact. That's cool to hear that.
Well, if you think about it, it's such an age-old thing, is that there's only so many notes, there's only so many chords, and then when you take country music or rock and roll, there's really 6 chords that are in use of the 8, and most of the times it's only 3. Yeah. So it's like, you have to just give yourself leverage to go, maybe I'm going to copy somebody. Mm-hmm. Odds are, if I'm being truthful to myself, I won't, because nobody else has walked in my shoes.
Yeah.
So it's a trip. It's a mind fuck, but it's great.
Well, if you were going to write a song about your life right now, currently where you're at, one line, what is it?
Wow. Way to go, Anne.
Thank you.
Let the rain fall like snowflakes. It's all going to be okay.
I love it.
There you go.
That's so fitting also with what we've been dealing with in Steamboat this week. We drove in, we flew in, and it was raining, and they turned into big snowflakes.
Yeah, I know, it's a trip.
That's perfect. Is that where you got that from? Was that happening to you guys?
I was looking at the trees, and I was thinking about how we worry about if things are going to be okay. And it's something as small as if there's going to be snow on the mountain, or something as big as if you're going to keep your family together.
Yeah.
It's still just a matter of, hey, man, it's all going to happen.
Yeah.
And if your head's leaning into things that you think are positive, it's going to be all right. I wrote a song with Guy Clark called "Things Ain't Getting No Better."
Yeah.
But everything's going to be okay.
I love that, because it really is.
I think that's the truth. I lean into that a lot.
Yeah, and I agree with that, because everyone goes through it. And you gotta,
I do that. I do that sometimes in airports.
You do?
I'll just stare someone down until they break the stare.
Really?
It's so much fun, because people are scared of people.
I'm not scared. It's just awkward. I guess I'm scared of awkwardness. I don't know.
I got to do this. I'm your father-in-law in the elevator. I'll talk to anybody.
Well, we were prying and getting into your love life. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Love.
Well, I was joking about me being cynical about love, because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still am in love, and love my ex-wife.
Yeah.
That's
so sweet
that
to
was
say.
That was a chemical reaction between her and I a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's just it didn't work out for a long time, and we finally just said, look, man, it's time.
But why? Because you were on the road so much, you think?
It was not. It was truly a pretty great example of opposites attract. You know, where I said to you earlier that I've made a living out of trying to find a cliff and jump off of it and see what happens because I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
That kind of risk reward is it's not in my ex-wife's DNA, I don't think.
Yeah.
And so every time I do it, then it became a matter of once it goes from attraction to a relationship and responsibility.
Yes.
Then I look like I'm being irresponsible.
Right.
And oftentimes I was, but it wasn't to no end.
Right.
And sometimes it was to no end. So it's like it
Yeah.
got harder and harder for us to navigate.
Yeah.
If I'm doing it to push myself, or if I'm doing it for show, or because I'm irresponsible and an addict, or what, who knows?
Right.
And so that just got too hard to navigate
Yeah.
with everything, and it was more a matter of, look, my new girlfriend laughs at my jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I stumble, she laughs at me falling and then helps me get up.
Yeah.
And it's just that simple. The love to me can be that simple, where you just understood, and you just go, man, I'm sorry about last night. And they go, today's a new day.
Yeah.
We'll be better.
Yeah.
And then you move on.
Yes.
And there's no, I'll walk in the room, sometimes I'll go, it's 4:00 in the afternoon, there's been no mixed messages, no silent treatment, and we've laughed a few times. Let's call it a day.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I love
It's
it.
pretty great. It's fun to be in love again.
It is,
And it's fun to be loved. And more importantly, or as importantly, it's really fun to be liked.
Yeah. Aw. Well, you're very well liked, even if maybe not at home all the time with the ex. But, I mean, do you see plans to get married again ever? Or do you just,
I don't know when, but
Yay.
it doesn't scare
Tonight
me.
on the mountain in Steamboat. Right
That's
there.
right.
Breaking
No, that kind
news.
of commitment has never scared me.
Good, yeah.
It's just, we're together, and so we'll figure that out.
Write songs about it.
It's also about my children.
Yes.
I don't plan on making any moves that I don't need to make
Yeah.
that are going to put them in any kind of awkward situation or what.
Yeah.
We're still in that phase of, we were married for 27 years.
I know.
And so, like, I thought it would be better if we waited, but for anybody thinking about getting divorced,
Yeah, what?
advice from Jack Ingram,
Honestly, though.
I really, doing it later or earlier it's all the same negatives and pros and cons, just different. It's all the same level of pros and cons, just different examples of it. Because it's hard to get adult children on board with that kind of change.
Yeah.
But they're figuring it out. We're all figuring it out. It's just like I said about the snowflakes and the rainfall. It's gonna.
I love it.
It's gonna happen.
Love advice from Jack Ingram. Thank you so much. I love it.
Thank you. I'm always
Awesome.
glad to be here. Love to see you.
Okay, fine.